Ali already doing a great job of building a coalition here in TNA.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 232 pounds, the complete Matt Cardona!
Meanwhile, Cardona is looking to build a match after his opportunity 2 weeks ago in the historic live episode of TNA Impact right here in San Antonio, where he challenged Joe Hendry for the TNA World Championship. That was chaotic, to say the least. John Layfield getting involved once again, delivering a clothesline from hell to Matt Cardona when the referee was down. Cardona was wielding that TNA World title belt, trying to crack Hendry and win the championship.
John Layfield continues to raise questions when it comes to the TNA World Championship. All around it, I need some freaking answers here. And you know who else does as well? Matt Cardona.
Well, on top of that, remember Mike Santana last week? He initially wanted to go one-on-one with Mustafa Ali tonight. Ali declined and said he had a friend who was always ready.
And his opponent, from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Mike Santana!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, TNA Wrestling is so proud to be collaborating with Blacksmith, the brand for premium wrestling merchandise. Officially licensed TNA apparel is available for pre-order now. Visit blacksmith.co.uk/TNA to get your gear now. The pre-order ends at 11:59 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, February 20th. It'll be the last chance to guarantee your items.
As Santana makes his way through the sea of people here in San Antonio, Texas, to go one-on-one with the complete Matt Cardona.
It was 2 weeks ago on that live episode of TNA Impact that Mike Santana made it clear on his path of purpose is the TNA World Championship. However, he has Matt Cardona in his path.
Matt Cardona, obviously, as well on that live episode of Impact, had his eyes on the TNA World title. We know Mike Santana has made no bones about making his goal the TNA World Championship as well.
So in this very building, Mike Santana went to war with JDC months ago in a brutal Texas death match. Matt Cardona well aware of what Mike Santana is willing to do to win.
Let's not forget, just recently at Genesis, taking the walking weapon to the absolute limit, beyond the limit, to the point where he said those two magical, sometimes awful words, "I quit."
And Cardona backs out of the ring.
Cardona's trying to think better of it, strategize, do things on his time. Wants to control the pace of this one-on-one matchup.
Cardona cautiously back inside the ring, going after Mike Santana. And Cardona scurries to the top rope, trying to get away from Santana.
Gets a rope break. Again, look, it ain't pretty. Some people say quote-unquote dishonorable. I say malarkey. It works, it gets you your space, it gets you a reset. That's strategy. It's all part of the game. It's all in the game.
Now backing up Santana, had a handful of Santana's hair. The referee warning Matt Cardona. Definitely dishonorable, to your point. Oh, big chop there by Santana.
You know what's dishonorable? Slapping your hand across another man's chest as hard as you can and leaving a welt. But every wrestler likes to do it like a maniac.
I think there's a certain Austrian who might have a word with you.
That was more than a few, Tom, trust me. And Santana taking out Cardona on the floor.
Mike Santana is rolling, and so is TNA Wrestling. In 2 weeks, TNA Impact is going to be live once again. This time, we'll be live at Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida, NXT's old stomping grounds on Thursday, February 20th. The following night, we'll be back for more TNA Impact. Join us live for Sacrifice in El Paso, Texas on March 14th, and TNA Impact on March 15th in El Paso. Then 2 nights of TNA Impact, March 28th and 29th in the greater Kansas City area, St. Joseph, Missouri. We're going to be live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus for Rebellion in Los Angeles on April 27th. And then join us in Elmont, New York. Relatively familiar territory there for Matt Cardona, the UBS Arena for Slammiversary on July 20th, live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus. Tickets for all these events are on sale now at TNAWrestling.com. Oh, good.
Here we go again.
I completely agree with them.
Look, this is about Matt Cardona right now, the man in the center of the ring. The man, quite frankly, right now, dominating the new standard of TNA.
After taking all liberties with Mike Santana to gain the advantage here at this point in the matchup.
And Cardona can shut down Mike Santana. What does that do to hurt the momentum of the realist? How does that affect the psyche of Mike Santana as he continues this trail, to blaze this trail towards the TNA World title?
Talk about psyche. I'm wondering where the psyche of the wanted man is at for later on tonight, our main event. The NXT Tag Team titles are on the line as Nathan Frazier and Axiom defend against Nick and Ryan Nemeth in our main event. Oh, and Santana had a little opening there, sent spine first into the turnbuckle.
Cardona having answers for every time Mike Santana starts to come back.
Now Cardona with a rude awakening. Neck breaker there. Here's the cover. Shoulders down, and Santana powers out.
Cardona now taking his time here, breaking down Santana. And again, after all the asterisks that were involved in his championship match with Joe Hendry, you have to imagine he may have some further designs on the TNA World title as well.
And now Matt Cardona using his t-shirt to choke Mike Santana, and our referee again warning Cardona in this match.
Any which way you toss it, though, Cardona continuing to control this match. Wait a
Hold
second.
on, shoulders down. Oh, and a kick out.
I spoke too soon, it looked like.
Cardona rushing at Santana. Oh, kick right to the face by the realist. Oh, pump kick there by Cardona.
Great answer there from the complete.
Able to slow up Santana.
And now Cardona looking for more answers here, but look out!
Rolling buck 50. Cover. Is it enough to end Cardona's night? No.
Santana starting to turn things around here. Can he keep his foot on the gas to put Cardona away?
And now Santana's calling for spin the block. The STB trying to take Cardona's head off on a big forearm shiver. Oh! And security by Santana. While Cardona, he went for radio silence and he got caught with the Death Valley driver. Oh, and a kick out by Cardona. Santana nearly had him.
Take another look at this, the speed of Santana catching Cardona with the Death Valley driver almost out of nowhere, but Cardona stays in the matchup. And two of New York's finest duking it out here in the Lone Star State.
Now Santana has absorbed a lot of damage to the lower back in this matchup, courtesy of Cardona. And Cardona slows him up along the top turnbuckle.
A lot of damage to the lower something else now, courtesy of the complete Matt Cardona.
And now the reboot by Cardona.
Square to the jaw of Mike Santana there.
Well, now Cardona. Oh, turns it into a Tiger Bomb. Here's the cover. Oh, and a kick out by Santana.
Deep cover there. Take a look back here first. right into your screen. The reboot from Cardona, but then following up with this Tiger Bomb, almost putting Santana away.
And now it's Cardona measuring Santana. He wants radio silence to try and end Santana. Hold on, caught. Buckled down by Santana. An homage to Eddie Guerrero in Texas. The Poppy Splash.
Nearly flattens Cardona.
He's calling for it. Santana lining up for spin the block. The STB. Santana clears Cardona.
Here is your winner, Mike Santana.
The path forward continues for the realist.
Experience TNA wrestling like never before with TNA Plus. Relive the moments that inspired a generation. Plus, monthly premium live events. Plus, exclusive monthly content. TNA Plus. You haven't seen anything until you've seen everything. Plan starting at just $9.99 per month.